Hey y'all, it's Leah from Leah Lou's Creations, and I am back with a fun little journal that I put together. It is a really quick thing. I did it was like 4 hours from start to finish. And so I was flipping through YouTube last night and came across this video from Kylie at Kylie's Card Craft, and I'll link that below, where she used up a bunch of different 12 by 12 papers. And I was like, hey, I have a ton of those because I have done scrapbooks and cards for 20, 30 years. And so I have a lot built up. And so I pulled out a kit that I had. It was Wildflower by Cardabella. And it's just got these really fun papers and some little cards, some little journal cards, some stickers. And I thought this would be a really fun little gift journal that I wanted to give to one of my former students who I still keep in touch with. And so I'm meeting her tomorrow for breakfast, and so I thought this would be a fun little journal to give to her. So I'm going to show you how I did it, kind of give you some tips, but you can definitely watch Kylie's video because she makes one in it. I'm just going to kind of overview what happened, what I did to make that. So I just wrapped it with a piece of seam tape, and I glued the back so that way it stays together and so the ribbon doesn't get lost because it is kind of chunky. So the concept of this, it ends up measuring, it is 8.5 by 4.5 by 4.5 is the full thing. It is one signature with the pamphlet stitch there, and when you open it up you can kind of see how it's constructed. So it is one sheet of 12 by 12 paper that you leave 12 inches this way, and then you cut it down to 8.5 this way, and then you score at 1.5 on either side, fold those over, and then just glue your ends to make a little tuck spot, little pocket there. I used 7 pieces of cardstock for the pages, and then I just added in coffee dyed paper in between. So my former student she's a sophomore at the University of Oregon, and so I thought a little journal calendar would be fun for her to use, but as you'll see as I go through it, I left this pretty naked, so she really can turn it into whatever kind of journal she wants to use it for. If she wants to do some writing, she loves taking pictures, she does her own art, so she can add her own things in here, but I went ahead and set it up like a calendar for her to give her that option. And so I just printed off these. I found these printables online for free. They have tons of different patterns, and so I'll link those below as well. And then found these cute little tabs, and so added those. And so I just used some of the extra paper. When you cut down your pages, you end up with some scraps, and I like to use everything as much as possible. And so I just made little tuck spots out of those. Some of the pages, Kylie showed us how in her video to take the page. So this one we cut at 8.5 or at 8 this way, but then we left it at 12, and so you score at 4 and flip it up, and then just glue your 2 sides, so you'll see the other the mirror image of this, and then just add your little notch in there. So just use some extra scrap paper to add in some little journal cards, and then again have another calendar for February in there. So this was one of the little journal cards that came with the kit. I just rounded all of the corners, and so everything matched, and then added that there. Some other pages that Kylie did. Again, this one you cut at 8 this way, but then leave it at 12, score at 4 and at 8, and then whatever side you're going to flip over, cut that end, just cut up 1 inch off of that, and so that way it gives you that little gap there, and then you can add a little tab of some sort there, and then I just clipped this in with a fun little paper clip there. I love those tiny little paper clips. They're adorable. So then I just continued that same process going all the way through. That's my middle, and then when I got to the middle, so with July, I switched to the other side because I had my flip going this way, and so I started doing that, but just the same process. Aren't these fun papers? I think they're really pretty. I love the colors in there. So, and then we get a little, so this was the mirror side of that pocket one that we did. So we've got our last one, and then at the end you have another pocket on this side because you scored at 1.5 on this end, and then flip that over. And so what I did was I took the sticker sheet and all the extra journaling cards. I cut up the sticker sheet so it would fit in here, and then gave her some of the whale tail tabs that I had cut and added that in. And so that way she can really customize this to however she wants to use it. If she doesn't want to use it as a calendar journal, she can pull that out, pull those pages out, and just use it to record whatever, add in pictures, add in her own art, and just, you know, really make it hers. So really fun. Check out Kylie's video because it's really cool, and like I said, it was super simple. I will definitely be making more of these. I have maybe some ideas to make maybe like quarterly ones to do to kind of record each season, and so those would be kind of fun seasonal journals to do. So hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.